Hi, this is Jana. Welcome to my kitchen. We're making some green chicken enchiladas today. Oh, it's one of my all-time favorites. I've got some olive oil heating in my pan, or you can use butter or whatever oil you have. And if you notice, how do you tell when you start to get your oil warm is there's bubbles on the bottom of my wooden spoon. And so now I'm going to add in, I've got a half of a large onion, or you can use a small onion. Or if you've got kids who don't like onion, you can leave this out, okay? And for many years, I left this out because, not to mention any names, somebody didn't like onion. And so if you notice, I chopped this really, really fine, okay? It's actually a dice. Dice is small, chop is bigger. And so I'm going to soften this onion until it's nice and soft. We don't need to brown it. You can if you want to, but I just am going to do this until it's translucent. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to add some green chilies. They're mild, they're not hot. If your family likes smoking hot, you can add jalapenos if you want to. But this is a green chili enchilada, chicken enchilada. So anyway, we'll be back when these are softened. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes or so on this. I did add just a dash of salt, like maybe a quarter teaspoon, because it helps the onions to soften and because they sweat more if you add just a little dash of salt. And so I have a can of diced green chilies, not jalapenos, they're chilies. So I'm going to add this. And if you like more, you can add more. And we're going to divide this up between the tortillas. And if you've got kids, you can do this for yourselves and then leave it out of the ones and kind of mark which ones they are that don't have onions and chilies in them. I made this for, gosh, back a million years ago. Let's see, in the late 90s, I think. We had a church potluck and I made these and brought 2 9x13 pans of them to our church dinner, and everybody asked for the recipe. I mean, they're just so fast, so simple. Aaron ran out and got a rotisserie chicken for me today, but if you have leftover chicken,
hamburger, leftover like ground hamburger.
Yeah, hamburger, whatever, you can use whatever meat you have, but if you're making green chicken chili, you'll use chicken.
Or use what you have.
Use what you have. You can use diced up pork chop, whatever. Okay. There we go. Smells good, doesn't it, Aaron?
It does.
Okay, so I'm going to get ready. We're going to turn around here. Okay, we got turned around here. And in this bowl, I am going to make our green enchilada sauce. And so I have a can of Hatch, but you can use any brand of Green Chile Enchilada Sauce. Hatch is my favorite. So I'm going to throw that into the sink there. But if you can't find that, this one I know is found at a lot of stores.
My favorite.
That's Aaron's favorite one.
It was my go-to in Kansas City.
Yes. And then I have a can of Carnation milk. And I'm just going to add about 1 or 2 tablespoons of that. Just like that. And then I'm going to stir it up. That with plop, plop. Just like this. There you go. And this is very mild. I mean, your children who are, elementary school, they're going to be able to handle this unless they're very sensitive palate, okay? And so now I've got our flour tortilla, and this is like the small burrito or the, let's see, what is it called?
Flour tortilla.
I know, but the soft taco size is what I'm using today, but you can use the burrito size if that's what you want. And so I'm going to take some of our onion and green chili mixture. Make sure it's in every bite. Just like that. And this is what you can leave out if you have children who are very young and don't like onions or whatever. And then I've got the rotisserie chicken. And I like to leave the skin on because I think it's flavor. But you don't have to. If you think that's gross, then don't put it in. And so we're going to shred some chicken in here. Just like this. Make sure it's even all the way across the best you can. You can also dice this up real fine. There we go. And now I've got some, I like to shred my own. I have shredded some Colby Jack, and I have shredded some Monterey Jack cheese. I like to shred my own. I think it's creamier, but I also like to use mozzarella provolone. So use your favorite cheese. You can use Kojak. What is it? The hot pepper cheese, the pepper jack cheese.
Pepper jack.
Yeah, pepper jack. And so anyway, for
No jack. Nope.
traditional,
Back up.
we've got a golden retriever trying to come through.
You got cords.
Got cords everywhere. Lights, don't want to tip everything over. Okay, so that is how you make one of those. But if you want to make this a complete meal all in one, you can add some rice. I got a box of Mexican rice. But you can use white rice, you can use your favorite rice, whatever you like, okay? And then we're going to fold them over like this. Just like this. And we're going to put it in that pan. But we're going to add a little bit of this green enchilada sauce to the bottom of the pan. And then we're going to add some more of that on top. There we go. And then we're going to bake these. You can preheat your oven. And also we're going to be adding some more onion to the top. And so now I've got another tortilla, and we're just going to keep making these, and we'll be back. You just be real creative, whatever you like. You want to chop your chicken, you want to dice your chicken, you want to shred your chicken, you want to add rice, you don't want to add rice, whatever you like. You can also add green onion to the inside, even though we have that other onion. It's a different flavor profile. So this is wonderful for your beginning cooks, junior high, upper elementary. They could really do this. You can have all of those ingredients in the fridge and say, hey, when you get home from school, could you make dinner? That's how I learned how to cook. Was mom had gone back to work, and she's like, I left a pound of hamburger on the counter. Get with it. And so then the other thing you can do is you can add sauce to the inside, just like this. And then you can add some Kojak cheese. Aaron's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see we can have multiple ways. There was no rice in that one, but you can put rice in. So we'll be back. Just be creative. Okay, we are back, and there are the chicken enchiladas. And so now I'm going to go through and I'm going to put the rest of the sauce over them.
Mr. Janet's Kitchen loves enchiladas. He
does. And if Aaron was making these, I will tell you, she would have added refried beans to the inside.
Yeah, I have to do a video of that. I got a couple video ideas.
But you can be creative. You know, the whole point of this is that you get how fast and easy this is. Stop and pick up a rotisserie chicken or use your leftovers. And so then I've got Aaron's favorite. Everything in here is already cooked too, so you just have to heat this. So it's fast. You can have this done the night before and then just come home from work or church and pop them in the oven until they're hot through. I'm going to cover these for maybe 10 minutes and put them in a 375 oven for about a half an hour or until they are heated through. Okay? Just like that. And I'm going to add a few green onions for color, because who doesn't like green onions? Oh my gosh, they're so good and they're so pretty. And I'm going to add a few more when we take it out of the oven. So we will be back. Hi, this is Jana, and we're back. I'm telling you what, so delicious and so simple. Didn't take time at all. And I'm going to add some more green onions to the top just to keep it looking bright. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to grab, let's see which one. Look at. There is our chicken, green chili chicken enchiladas. Just like that. So simple to make and delicious. I serve it with that, and I'm going to add a little dollop of sour cream, because that's what we like at our house. Just like that. Thank you for stopping by my kitchen. I hope you make these real soon. Perfect for leftover chicken or rotisserie chicken when you stop by the store real quick. You'll have dinner in absolutely no time.